The Ghost Rider. Robbie Reyes.
Ghost Rider.
Yep. So they announced it. We've got one tier to be unlocked so far. We'll go ahead and start with you, Chamba. What are your thoughts on this?
I like it. I want it. Which is weird because I don't really buy Hasbro Legends, or just Hasbro in general, a lot of it. But, I mean, if an import company made this guy, I'd get it. I just like the character. It's my favorite Ghost Rider. I love the design.
Okay. Fair
and,
enough.
yeah, the price, not issue.
All right. Let's see. Ernie, where are you at on this thing?
I'm still waiting. I haven't backed. I mean, I would love it. I just don't know where I would put it, what to do with it, that type of thing. I'm not a huge Ghost Rider fan, but it does look amazing. Then, of course, everybody throws out the idea of then just having a custom Dom made, and then that puts me all in. Like, if I can get a Dominic Toretto made and have him just pose up next to there, sick.
Okay.
So,
Literally, it's very that's a super easy custom because you can get a Hugh Jackman Wolverine that's in his tank top, and then just put a Chronicles of Riddick head on it.
Yeah. And then you're good to go. Then you're fast and
Done.
you're furious.
dang.
Mm-hmm.
Really? Like that? Nice. All right.
Yeah.
Don't live your life a quarter of a mile at a time.
No,
Nope.
I do. You have to.
Yeah.
You really should back it though, Ernie, because I backed this right away, immediately. We did not work on anything in this Haslab. This will be the first because we did Galactus and we did Sentinel. We did not work on any of this, so this all came as fairly surprising to me.
Oh wow!
I want this to happen. I want it to be successful. I'm very concerned about Robbie being the bonus figure being unlocked. It seemed like a decision that I personally think that it was not the greatest early bird choice, and I'm going to explain my reason why. I'm going to get up on a soapbox and Dan might text me. Who knows? Hopefully not. I respect this. Like I said, I backed it immediately.
Okay.
I think that it would have been smarter to choose a different character like Mephisto as the early bird bonus. And I know that that's going to probably anger certain other people or whatever, but screw them. This is my opinion. And the reasoning for that is that you have Robbie Reyes who is cool, and Chamba, big fan. Not everyone knows who he is as a character. So having his alter ego as the early bird bonus, I think, is only enticing to people that probably would have backed this anyway. That's my point, is the early bird bonus wasn't enticing to people that are fence sitters on this character. If
That's
they
fair.
had used an early bird bonus where it's Mephisto and they're like, you're really probably only going to get this Mephisto in this Haslab if this happens, and you had that as the early bird bonus, that's something that I could see that's enticing to get people to not be buttholes and not wait until the end. So I wish that was flip-flopped as far as, instead of it being the first tier, I wish that was the early bird bonus, because then I think we'd be looking at this campaign a lot differently as of today, dollar and cents wise, and being closer to the goal. So that's my opinion, but yes, I backed it, and I hope it makes it. Yes, I am bummed that if we do not get the early bird bonus figure, that is going to make me I'm gonna have to look hard at this, because that's a lot of money to then be pulling something away that was kind of part of that initial offer. Here's your early bird bonus, and it's nope, not anymore. That sucks.
Yeah,
I wish it wasn't the case.
Very, very true. I know I had talked to Chamba and Ernie last week about this before they revealed it and everything, and I said, you know, anything over 300 and I'm out. Like I just can't. Like 250 would have been ideal for me personally. After seeing what they showed off and everything, it looks cool, but I'm sticking to my guns on it, you know. I think if it was, you know, 300 or 250, like I would have been in, you know, for sure. I don't have a lot of room, so it's like, okay, it's an easy decision for me. I don't I like I think it looks awesome. I don't understand like a lot of the hate. Like it's real simple. Like if you don't like it, then don't get it, you know? Like that's where I'm at. I don't think we need to be lighting up campaigns online here and there about, you know, don't do this. It's like, look, if you don't want it, then don't get it. Like there's people that want it. Like, you know, let them get it. It's really simple, you know?
Mm-hmm.
So,
Wing or Lose has kind of a genius idea. So current backers, we could all max out right now and to buy 5 to
and then
unlock the early bird bonus, and then just, you know, back like right near the end.
well
Kill it.
well that's the thing.
I'm
Like
tempted.
there's ways to manipulate this, right? So
Yeah.
it's like, yeah, you could bump up your order to 5, right? You could, or say you only want Mephisto, so you could back it, get Mephisto, sell the rest of the stuff off when it comes out, or you only want Ghost Rider, or you only want the car, then you could back it, sell the things off that you don't want. There's a lot of different ways to make it work for you, other than complaining about it, you know. And you know, I'm not I guess not hating on people that are complaining. I can understand sometimes, but it's just like it's simple. Like if you don't want it, then don't get it. Like I'm not getting it, and I think it looks cool, you know. Like it's really simple. So
I honestly, I'm not like the biggest fan of vehicles, and that's not because I'm not like it's like I think they're cool, but space is an issue. I buy tons and tons of toys. Space is an issue. I like this because it's like, A, it works as both the Hell Charger and also just a cool standard car. So it's like that to me is what justified it enough. And you know, Mephisto being teased right from the onset, I was like, all right, well, I need Mephisto no matter what. So like Cheney was just saying, you can sell off stuff that you don't want and make probably more money than you know, like value wise for each of it. So it's like, you know, it seems silly to just bash on it for no reason. It's like, if it's not your thing, it's not your thing, you know. Like and you're allowed to give constructive credit, you know. Like I just went off on my own tangent saying like, oh, this is what I would have done had I had the chance to make.
To be honest, I do like your idea. I think the incentive that you were actually talking about would have actually increased the numbers earlier.
Agreed.
Yeah.
Agreed.
Now, if it didn't reach it, it would have frustrated a lot of people.
Yeah,
but the thing is, it probably would have got more people on board early.
I think that's the problem. Is I think that, you know, that the people internally that were like planning this out were just like, they were counting on Robbie Reyes having enough of a fan base where it's like,
he doesn't though. He's so niche.
Yeah, he's still too new of a character. I think that's why
like,
it's like making
Marvel
that
are
really
using him a lot right now, but
yeah,
are people buying the Legends currently? Are a majority of them even reading a lot of the current stuff right now? And he's not an MCU yet, you know. I mean, maybe down the road, but
well, he was in Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.
Right? It's not enough though.
So,
it's not enough, you know. If he was like the main Ghost Rider in the films right now, that would have given at least more push for it. But as far as the vehicle and stuff, people have been bringing up like alternatives, you know, that are currently available. And I'm like, get those then.
It's that you know, the idea of the the His Tank with their early bird, they didn't have to sweat the idea of the early bird being enticing because the His Tank itself is an iconic vehicle, and people are like G.I. Joe is on such a high right now in general that it's like they didn't have to sweat having an early bird thing that was like super enticing. But meanwhile, Marvel Legends, like, they had 2 Haslabs already, which were great. The Sentinel is amazing. Galactus is amazing. They're A-tier list, Marvel things. So it's like, that's where it's like having everything, having this early bird bonus be Robbie in human form just wasn't enticing enough to get people to jump in early. So it's like, I wish that had been something that like
flipped it up,
brought up. If
it was flipped, point, it would have brought it.
Yeah,
I agree. Yeah, I think more. I guess like so. A lot of people have been speculating, or not speculating, but saying, "Oh, we want a Punisher van." I think a Punisher van would have been right out the gate. Like it would have been back like real quick.
See,
not saying that they can do that. But it's saying like because it's more iconic than Robbie Reyes. And
the thing about the Punisher van though is it's still a van. Like this one still has more function, even if it's not
cooler. Yeah, because it's cool as
both.
both.
That's what I thought too.
Yeah. Like a van is cool, but it's a Punisher van. This one you could use multiple characters.
So take the Scooby van that everybody got. Everybody just did it in different paint schemes.
Yep.
Right. Cheney's was badass. I remember that. That was something like I would do, and then you're just copying it, right? But it was just different paint schemes that you can do, and I see that with the van. This literally has different effects and pieces and stuff, and I do want to see what people are going to customize it as to see what's going to happen with this. The effects that they are going to use, or they're going to leave it standard. What else are they going to use it for? I kind of do feel that way when everybody does say, Punisher van, like then it's just like the Punisher van is there. You know what I mean? Right. And we don't get the comments back on that. Like for a lot of people are using, for example, the Turtle van. Nothing was said about those, all the different ones, and everybody got those because it goes to Turtles. Well, this is this kid's car. This is the story that it goes to, and that's it. I made the point of the Cobra Hiss was a vehicle too that I bought that was still, going for around the same price that I jumped in right away because I was onto it. Maybe I really do hope that this gets made for everybody and everybody does jump on it. Like Adam's got great points and the Chat Migos got great points of it. I may consider it and see how I can do it because it is a nice piece to have. And if there's a way to compensate back because of the stuff that I don't want, then okay, so be it. So,
fair enough.